Look, if you know Arabic and you're going to argue with me Arabic, you should at least know the basic concept of Arabic. One says Malik Yawmiddin, one says Malik Yawmiddin. What's the difference?
Owner and king. Are those two different words?
No.
So they're the same word?
Those are two different words.
What if I'm sincere and I take what you guys tell me, I examine what you tell me, and I see something that is opposite of what you tell me? Don't use that as a cop-out.
I'm getting mad?
Don't get mad.
Perfect.
Why?
But he doesn't know nothing.
But okay, all right, so here's my question. So let's say, because everything that we've been told for years is that there's one Quran, you know what I'm saying, all over the world. You go anywhere, all the Muslims recite it word for word, letter by letter, the same way, right? So we investigate this, and we see a difference, and we come to you and ask you about it. Shouldn't you guys be able to?
So the difference is, we already explained there's 7 huruf.
Right.
You know what that means?
I don't know what haruf means. I know what qira'at is.
That means
qira'at is the readings.
Letters.
Haruf means letters?
Yes.
Okay. So are haruf and qira'at the same thing or no?
So basically they recite in a different way. One is warsh, qalun, hafs, and you have...
So that's qira'at. Qira'at is recitation.
Right. So what's the haruf?
I'll give you an example. Very small. Okay? What's the difference between إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا and إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا? What's the difference?
One of them was shorter. So I guess less
That's
A's.
the difference in recitation.
Are they the same word?
They're the same word.
They're same meaning, same words.
Got you.
Recitation.
Very good.
You know
very
what
good.
a tempo is?
No,
Tempo.
no, what does that mean? When it comes to... Got you. Okay,
Some
got you.
music. Beep, beep, beep.
Got you.
Beep.
Okay.
Let me give you an example.
All right.
You have 6 beeps.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm gonna try to like dumb it down. Not because you're dumb.
No. You gotta dumb Arabic for dummies. Do it for me.
No, it's too...
You have a... You have a beep. You have a beep beep.
Yeah.
You have a beep 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 beep. You have a beep 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 beep. And you have a beep 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 beep. What's the difference between those?
It's the beeps. It's the tones when the beep hits. You know.
You can take any letter in Arabic and you can put it in any 6 of those beeps, and it will be considered just a different recitation.
Got you. So the same word, just a different way that the tone, how they say it. Got you.
Or beat.
All right. So here's our question, because what he's not talking about tonal stuff or like dialectical things.
He doesn't have the knowledge. That's why he doesn't.
All right. So guys, here's my question, fellas.
If I ask you about the Greek Bible or the Latin Bible, I don't know anything about it. I don't even know the letters.
Right.
Is that right for me?
It's right for you to ask questions.
No, but is it right for me to ask about something I have no...
And try to
yes, that's the point.
And try to correct you?
That's the point.
No.
You don't even know the basis.
No.
You don't even know the basic knowledge.
It's right for you to ask. I agree. But it's a right to correct someone when you don't even know.
So let's say he does know something, right? So because look, so we're not talking about tonal differences or different dialects, tomato type stuff.
Okay,
listen, guys. Listen.
What's your question?
So my question is, what if it's a completely different word?
No,
That's my question.
I'll give you an example.
Okay.
So one says Malik Yawmiddin, one says Malik Yawmiddin. What's the difference?
Owner and king. Are those two different words?
No.
So they're the same word?
Those are two different words.
So which one?
No, in recitation.
But when you write it exactly the same.
Right. So the very But hold on
The
now.
same root word.
But listen, the small difference that changed the word very ever so slightly, right?
Okay.
But it is a different word, even though I won't say that it changes the message or anything like that. But it is a different word, right?
I'll ask you a question.
Wait. Let me hear. What was the last thing you said?
It is a different word, though, correct?
Maliki Yawmiddin or Maliki Yawmiddin?
Yeah, those are two different words.
The origin of the word
is the same.
It's the same. It comes from the same root Arabic word.
Yes, but came from the same root, but they do make out to be two different words. Although very similar, but they are two different. One is king, one is owner. Those are two different words, right?
They have expounded meanings to the same word.
Sure, but it's two different. Because you said
it's the same spelling.
Now,
right.
It's the same spelling, but the meanings are like you said, it's expounded.
So
it's a broad meaning,
right,
and
so
it can be
the
interpreted.
difference between a beat or two beats.
So this is what I want to know, fellas. The example that you gave me, because at first you said yes, they are two different
He
words.
was going to give you another example.
Right. Let's stick here. Look, I've got to keep it simple for me.
Okay, cool.
So you said they are two different words, right? But similar meaning. You know what I'm saying? Basically, almost interchangeable, right? Doesn't change the message. I understand it doesn't change the context. That's what I understand, and I have no problem with that. But if they are two different words, though, right? I just want to understand that they are. Yeah, that's just my question. They are two different words.
I'll
Right?
give you something else.
So Malik, say the two words again.
Malik and Malik. I'll give you something else.
Those are the same
It's
word.
the way you pronounce.
Those are two different words. 1 second. I'll give you something
It's
else.
the way you pronounce it.
Okay.
I'll give you something else. In addition, because of your lack of knowledge, they were also approved by the Prophet, peace be upon him.
Okay. So he approved of all different
it's
recitations.
It's not that we have different recitations and the Muslims later on adjusted them. At the time of the Prophet, peace be upon him, there was a companion. His name is Umar.
Yeah.
He heard one of the companions reciting,
Hisham.
and he got really mad.
Yeah,
The
Hisham.
Prophet of Allah, he's reciting like I don't know. And
But they're of the same.
You know that story?
Yeah, they're of the same tribe.
You didn't let me-
They're the same. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm following. I'm with you.
just because you're from the same tribe,
I don't know why he's recording.
Just don't record them. Record just me there. Talk
say
with the
one or
shit.
the other.
I don't know
I
your
didn't say
intention.
one or the other. I said if.
He's just saying.
I said if you're sincere,
You didn't say you are.
it's just your lack of ignorance,
If you're sincere.
and if you're not, it's just your hatred for us.
Okay, so what if I'm sincere and I take what you guys tell me,
Yeah.
I examine what you tell me,
Yeah.
and I see something that is opposite of what you tell me?
If you were sincere, you would criticize your own Bible first.
So look, this is what
That's why I believe. That's why
You
I
have to
believe.
take that
I
one.
want to know. I want to know your.
You're not sincere.
My brother, I want to know your position. 'Cause you didn't-
no,
oh,
ask
oh,
one thing.
Wait, he didn't.
finish.
No, but you had to absorb what he said.
Guys, we didn't land. Let us land first.
Brother.
We didn't land. Okay, I'm sorry, but
I'm adding to what he's saying. Like, did you hear what he said? I just want to make sure
I'm
you
not
absorb
deaf,
it.
bro. I can hear everything.
What did he say?
I can hear everything.
I believe
So,
What do you
you-
say?
so hold on.
You love-
my
you
question.
love the Christian
My
religion
question was,
because
do you
it
hold that
lets
position?
You do whatever you want, and you get forgiveness for whatever you want.
That's fine.
You can go and have fornication.
Yeah.
You can go and do
It's a
drugs.
misconception.
You can go and have adultery.
Misconception.
But guess
Come on.
what? Jesus died for my sins.
I'm all good.
I'm all good.
That's fine. You're changing the goalposts.
No effort.
Let me ask
Do you
him.
guys? Okay.
That's what I believe.
I didn't cut off anybody. Go ahead. I want to hear you. I want to hear you. Well, I want my question
No.
answered.
Now he was talking about sincerity, right?
Yeah.
And now that he claimed he talked about the hadith that Omar, one of the companions, came to the Prophet.
Yeah. Like whatever happened before, this right here, I love this.
Yeah, let him answer for
Just
you.
because you're from the same tribe doesn't mean you can't recite a different recitation, because they are all revelations.
Very good.
Now, here's the other thing.
Uh-huh.
You guys come because the Muslims for hundreds of years.
The planet can answer your questions, but this guarantees
What?
your questions.
And I just want you to listen. Just
I'm trying. That was distracting.
The Muslims for hundreds of years have been telling the Christians, ever since, even for 1400 years, that the Bible is corrupt. And they always come with a different excuse. So now they come with the excuse trying to attack the authenticity of the Quran. But my question is, we have this whole science down. We have all the recitations approved from the Prophet, peace be upon him. You guys are doubting something that has no doubt in it when your own book has thousands and thousands of errors and mistakes.
Okay.
So why aren't you sincere with your own book?
No. So
True. You should work on your own before you
I'm
move
just
on.
asking a
I like
question.
it. Can I
Just
answer?
asking a question.
Can I answer?
I'm gonna stop here and listen.
All right, very good. So when you say errors and mistakes, I would ask you, what do you mean by that? If you're talking about textual variants, we don't have a problem with that. It's in our manuscripts. Doesn't change the message, doesn't change the context. Now, which is what we're addressing is that we're not using an excuse, but we're addressing the rhetoric. The rhetoric for the longest has been, there's one Quran all over the world. Every single Muslim across the world recites it the same way, word for word, letter for letter. hold on, just one second.
Explain what you meant by the Bible, technical, because you lost me with your words.
Textual.
Can you dumb it down for me, because I don't know much about the Bible.
Yeah. So if a word like what you said, Malik and Malakim, those two, how it's a textual variant.
Yeah.
They're not. It doesn't change the message. Doesn't change the context.
Okay.
It's still the same, although it is a difference.
What about contradicting stories?
Well, you have to bring that up for me.
Judas.
That's not a contradictory story. But hold on, we're getting away from textual variants.
Wait.
Okay, sorry. Because he asked about the Bible. But go ahead.
Yeah, we're talking about that. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I thought we were going to talk about the Bible.
we're talking about the claim that the Quran is perfectly preserved letter for letter, word by word, and we're addressing this to see if this is true, because what you guys say is you use that to attack the Bible and say, look, it's a different word here, it's a textual variant here, your Bible's corrupt. And so we're saying if you apply the same reasoning, the same line of questioning that you do to the Bible, then you would be in trouble, because your Quran, from what we've looking at, also has textual variants, different words, not different dialects, but actual words that are not the same. Like, for example, if we read, so Malik and Malakim, that was just one of those. Maliki. Two different. You said that there were two different words. Now we look at another one that's even bigger than that one, like 3146, which is the one Danny is bringing up. One in the Hafs Quran that most Muslims read. It reads no problem, my friend. In the Hafs Quran, it reads Katala, right? Many prophets fought, right? In the Warsh Quran, it reads many prophets were killed, Kutila. Those are two different words. So how do you address that?
And like I said, because they were approved by the Prophet peace be upon him at his time during the revelation, and when the angel Jibreel came to him, he would recite it one time like this and one time like this, and they would both be approved to give different meanings. To give different meanings. An expounded, not different, the expounded meaning, something extra. And makes it even more clear.
Okay, so here's my question. To an extent,
but you've talked a little bit. Now I want to talk a little bit.
What do you think about what he said? Does that make sense or no?
To an extent.
Now I want to speak a little bit. So you said that the Bible has different manuscripts. And
textual
they
variants.
They have, and you were saying that we're talking about like some word differences. No,
textual variants.
We're not talking about any word differences in the Bible at all.
Okay.
The Bible itself, the one that you guys have right now, Greek and Latin, okay? Jesus never spoke Greek. Jesus never spoke Latin. You went from his language into another language that's been lost into another language. You guys completely lost the Bible.
Okay.
You're telling me you don't see that at all.
Well, you would have to provide for me evidence that Jesus never spoke Greek living in the Roman jurisdiction.
No, I don't have to give you evidence that he didn't speak it. You have to give me evidence that he spoke
well, okay,
it.
so
you can't
no problem. No problem. So no problem. So here's a reference for you.
That's not how to win a debate.
No problem. Listen, here's a reference for you. You read Josephus. He gives you the language of the common people, the slaves, the Jews of the time, the workers, the laborers, which Jesus is under that category. They spoke Koine Greek. Koine, you guys know what Koine means?
Koine Greek. I don't know. What does it mean?
It means common. So it means the common tongue of the people. So the common people under Roman jurisdiction, even in Jerusalem, spoke Greek. Okay? Now, so we're talking about Jesus here, who was a rabbi, who had, dealings with.
Jesus a rabbi?
Yes.
Do you believe, just a quick question. What Christian, do you believe Jesus is God or Son of God, or he's a messenger?
Son of God is God. But hold on. No, that's gonna throw, guys, you're throwing me off.
Because depending on the Christian.
It's okay, let's let him talk.
Okay, because we gotta know what type of Christian you're talking to.
We're talking to, there's only one kind, man.
We'll get there.
So look,
there's only one kind of Christian?
Let's stay focused on what we're talking about. Let's stay focused on what we're talking about. Let's stay focused on what we're talking about. So what you would have to do then is provide for me now, so I gave you a source, check out Josephus, check out the language of the common people at the time, Koine Greek, that's what they spoke. So you would have to provide me evidence that Jesus didn't speak Greek, and therefore the Bible cannot be from Jesus since he didn't speak Greek. That wouldn't make sense to me, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about textual variants, And so if you're saying, so I'm addressing the rhetoric.
The most
rhetoric,
textual variance is in the Bible.
Whatever you want to say. What I want to talk about, what we've been talking about, is if the Quran is literally word for word exactly the same recited over the world. Do you hold that claim that the Quran everywhere is the exact same word for word? Do you hold that position?
I hold that the Quran was revealed in 23 years in different ahruf, methods of recitation. They were all approved by the Prophet, peace be upon him. They all have a chain which has so many people in the chain, it is undeniable to reject that method of recitation.
I don't know, because people say that Sahih al-Bukhari says that Hafs was a liar.
Let me
and Sahih Muslim.
let me add to that.
That's great. So
Also-
go ahead and show me where you got that.
Also,
Sure.
reciting is changed.
Very good. So that look, I'm not talking about changing
but
the
this-
meaning.
this is
I'm
what
talking
you're
about different
talking
words.
about. No, but
different words.
I'm saying that our Prophet approved it.
All right, so he did approve of different Qurans then.
No,
Different
there's only one Quran.
recitations.
So look, here's my question. So you use the Hafs Quran, right? It's a different recitation.
I have Warsh.
Good, very good. I'm glad.
It's not a,
So obviously Hafs Quran and the Warsh Quran are two different recitations. Are they the same Quran?
they are not two different recitations. They have some methods of variance in the recitation. They're not two different recitations.
So if there's difference in the recitation, how is that the same recitation?
It's
1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus.
No, that's the Christian belief. That's not us. 1 plus
When
1
it comes to the
plus 1
Quran, that's what it's
equals
like.
No, I don't think so, bro. It's just your ignorance, bro.
It's very.
Honestly.
Yeah, it could be my ignorance,
It is.
but it's just
It is.
I'm just.
He thought that, wait, I never heard this before. And that's why he took him and took him to the Prophet. He said, "Oh, Messenger of Allah, I did not hear, I never heard this way of recitation."
So it's a different recitation. Go ahead.
Once he finishes, I want to add just one thing. Just real quick.
Please, because I listen to three of you guys. So you gotta let me get in.
It's to expound upon this.
No, he
Why?
didn't hear me.
Why he said that?
So, when the Prophet said, "Go ahead, read it," he read it. He said, "There's no difference.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
No, that's not what he said.
There's no difference in the meaning."
That's not what he said. He said, I taught it to you this way. Now you recite. He recited and he said, I taught it to you this way.
But
He didn't say that there's no difference in meaning.
Now I'll tell you why.
So,
I'll tell you why Umar did what he did.
wait 1 second though. You just said that Muhammad said that there's no difference in meaning. But we both know the story. That's not what he said, right?
Look. Umar bin Khattab only read in one recitation.
He recited it one way.
Because he only knew that recitation.
From the Prophet himself.
Yeah, but in the time of the Prophet, in the time in Jazit al-Arab, you know
Yeah.
Jazit al-Arab, right?
Yeah. No, I don't. What is that?
Jazit al-Arab is the Arabian Peninsula.
Okay, got you.
Every place has a different way of speaking,
Sure. Different dialects, right?
different dialect.
All right. So was Omar and Hisham of the same dialect, or were they the same or different?
But that did not mean. No, forget about that. I'm trying to explain to you.
this is interesting.
I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
Just like New York, Boston, other places in America, they speak differently.
Different accents.
Different accents. There you go. Now you're getting it a little bit. Now,
So you know.
Same meaning though.
So what? So would Omar
you know.
and Hisham? Would Omar be from San Diego while Hisham is from New York, or were they both from New York?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
gonna
They're
give
both
you-
from Qureshi,
I'm gonna give you a simple.
of the same
answer.
tribe.
okay.
I'm gonna give you a simple.
So
answer.
that example doesn't work.
All of the companions,
Uh-huh.
okay, whenever they heard something that they did not hear directly from the Prophet, peace be upon him, they immediately stopped.
Yeah.
They say, wait, okay, I may know this guy,
Yep.
and he may be trustworthy,
Yep.
right? He's a companion.
Yep.
And if I have maybe another 10, 20 companions around me to confirm the same thing, then my heart is at rest. But if I don't, I gotta go straight to the Prophet, peace be upon him.
The source. Yeah.
No
So
problem.
I go to the source. The source says, you're okay and you're okay because it was sent down both ways.
Thank you. So
Now, the problem here is,
both the different ways.
the problem here is the insincerity, I say, is the Bible has thousands of errors, story errors, number errors, historical errors, but you're not sincere with it.
He doesn't want to talk about that.
That's fine. We're good. It's changing the goalpost.
It's not though.
So
because-
okay, so
because- but
so
once
here's
again-
my question about that. Here's my question about that.
you have
So when
any-
you
do
say,
you have-
hold on, please
Do you
let
have
me.
any doubts
Can I get
in
my
the
question?
Bible at all?
No. So because we're honest about we're
That's
honest.
insincere.
You can say that we're honest about our
That's
sources.
insincere.
He doesn't
So
want to talk about Judas died.
so here's the thing. like I told you guys earlier,
He fell on his head and he hung himself.
You gonna interrupt me, bro? Because you
Another
told me
time?
not to interrupt. So you guys gonna listen to me now?
Okay, good.
All right, very good. Good one, guys.
Yeah, fair.
All right, so look, so you said that it was revealed both ways to Hisham and Omar. The same verse that they're reciting, the same chapter they're reciting, even though Omar heard it differently. And because it was different for him, when he was taught by Muhammad himself, he was angry, grabbed Hisham by his collar, and dragged him to Muhammad. He said, I recited it to you this way. I mean, I taught it to you this way, and I taught it to you that way. They're both, I've taught it to you both ways. Wait, hold on.
I just want to answer this point.
No, it's not.
And then
I
I'll stop.
didn't get my question out yet.
I already got the question.
No, that's not. No,
It's already clear. What your
so
question is.
my question is, can we, because we need to establish a line so we're not talking past each other. Can we agree that those were two different recitations? Can we agree there?
100%.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Were they different Qur'ans? No, they were not.
They were not different
Also
Qur'ans.
to add to it,
Alhamdulillah. One
Because
Quran.
you
Allahu Akbar.
don't-
One Quran, even though it's a different recitation.
you don't
One
understand.
plus one plus one plus one plus one.
You don't understand.
I'm listening.
For example, I say,
Seven. What are haruf?
I just told you like,
You said letters,
Okay.
right? What are the letters?
like I
give
just
you an
gave
example.
Wait, so because one of them described to me kiryat,
Yeah.
and now you're talking about afrus. Are those the same thing?
I'm going to give
Khalid
you an example, okay?
Right.
So, I grew up in many different places.
Okay.
One of them was very white.
Okay.
So we say, hey, bro, what's going on? And I also live in a very ghetto place. What's up, bruh? It's the same exact word. And then sometimes you're messing with your friends and say, hey, bro,
Broski.
bro, bruh,
Bro Chacho.
brew, brewski,
Brody.
brother.
All right.
Right. Do they all mean the same
They
thing?
mean the same thing, yes.
Okay, so they're all the same word.
So that's not what I'm asking you then, guys, because I want you guys to listen to
No,
what I'm
but
asking
this is
you.
what you're asking.
No,
You're-
you don't,
yeah,
because you guys
I
keep
do.
giving me examples like this.
I do.
So what am I asking really?
You're asking that there's
we're
change
trying
in the
to-
Quran. The letters have changed. That's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm asking.
We're trying to dumb
Listen.
it down so you understand.
All right, so let me
Or else-
ask you.
or else-
Let me ask you the dumbed down
One
question
second.
so that you can understand
Or
my
else
question.
It's not even appropriate
That's
for
fine.
us to give these examples.
No problem. What if?
I don't think you're gonna agree, bro, because we've been talking about this for 30
No,
minutes.
no, we haven't. No, we
Bro,
haven't.
are
at
you
all.
serious, bro?
So
We've
here's
been talking
so
about
here's my
subject
so,
moves.
no,
Shade
you
we're over
like
20
you-
minutes.
That's fine. That's fine. But you guys don't want to deal with this. You guys don't want to deal with it. So here's the question, because you guys need to understand my question. Because you're talking to me about words that are said differently, but it's the same. Bro, broski, brody, stuff like that. Please wait, brother. Please.
Prophet
Please wait,
approved
brother. Fine. The Prophet approved it.
No,
I'm
alhamdulillah.
talking about words, alhamdulillah. I'm talking about words that mean different, they don't have the same meaning. So like, for example,
King and owner.
no, sure, that too. But Katib, let's talk about that one, because that's the easiest one. That's the dumbed down version that I can understand.
Go ahead. The thing is, bro, to be fair, you told me like earlier that I was moving the goalpost, so I stayed patient with you because I wanted to ask you what type of Christian you are. Whether you're Lutheran, Evangelical, Protestant, Pescatarian, you know. I wanted to know which denomination are you. I wanted to, like, did you, and I was being patient because you guys have been talking about the huruf, and I waited. So I just wanted to know, what do you believe about Jesus?
Why are you changing the subject?
No, but he was patient.
I was being
So?
patient, bro. I stayed
This is
patient.
the
Why don't you
topic
just
right here.
answer that
I'll
question
answer, no
and
problem.
then we'll
No problem.
Yeah, I just wanna know.
I'm non-denomination.
Oh, no, okay, so what do you believe? Like,
Wait, so I answered the question. Now, can we continue with my
I
question?
wanted to open up a topic real
No,
quick.
I don't want to go off the topic because we're talking about something important that I really want to understand. I
It's
know
very-
y'all
I wanna
probably can't
understand
tell.
this
All right, so
simple.
next.
How come your priority is more than mine?
No, listen. I'm the student learning from
And
you
I'm
guys.
the student gonna learn from you.
All right, no problem. So listen, let's
just
do
wanna
this.
know what you
What's,
believe
what's,
about
what's your name, bro? What's your name?
Mine's Maz.
Maz? Avery.
Avery,
Listen,
nice
bro,
to meet you.
look. I promise you, I'm here for a long time.
Okay.
As soon as we finish this,
Yeah.
I will dedicate all my attention
Avery, I'm
to
not gonna be
your
here long.
question.
I'm not gonna be here. But I was gonna say one thing. I'm not gonna be here long. Here's one thing I was gonna say, because it's about to be prayer time. I was gonna ask you this, because I
Does it
wanna,
have to something to do with the textual variance?
Bro, in your book.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
not what we're talking about.
Why? But you're
All right,
a
I'll
person
give you a
representing
simple
Christians.
answer.
You can
I
give
want
us
to
one.
know
That
about
will completely finish this
So
whole
my
conversation.
question was
All of
about
the-
is
all-
I'm being patient. I'm being patient.
No,
Go ahead,
no,
go ahead.
listen. Let me ask you my
staying
question
quiet.
so
Give
you
me
don't.
2 minutes.
Just give me 2
I want.
minutes. Just give me 2
hold
minutes.
on.
Just 2 minutes.
I know. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna hand you the
All right,
mic.
go ahead.
What I want, because I don't want you to answer something I'm not asking. Okay. This is what I'm asking. I'll give you the 2 minutes.
The reason why, because your questions are insincere.
Whatever. You
Avery,
can
look at me,
take
look at
that
me,
as you
Avery.
want. Hold
Avery,
on,
look at me,
brother.
look at me.
the variances
no.
in recitation,
Let me give you my question. I'll give you the 2
are
minutes. I promise.
Revelation
I'll give you the 2 minutes.
that are revealed.
I'll give you the 2 minutes.
That's the answer.
So fine.
That's very simple.
Fine. Does katila and kutila mean the same thing? Yay or nay?
They do not mean the same. They do not mean the same. They do not mean the same.
Thank you. So that's what I'm talking
That's not
about.
a goal. That's
So-
not a goal for you.
No. Okay, go ahead. I'll give you your 2 minutes
The
and then I'll
prophet,
respond
peace
to
be
you.
upon him,
Uh-huh.
whichever variance there is, approve that variance, and that's the end of the story.
So we agree that not every Quran in the entire world that Muslims are reading are exactly the same word for word.
Okay, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an answer. I'll give you an answer. The script of every Quran is exactly the same.
Alhamdulillah.
What does that mean?
See, that's something you don't know.
Break it
because
down for me.
You don't
this-
speak Arabic.
No, you're gonna have to explain that. Break it down.
You know why? You know why I won't be able to break it down? Okay. Do you have a bachelor's in Islamic
I'm
studies?
sorry. No.
no,
That
he's asking
that means
No, I'm
nothing.
just asking a question.
I don't. I'm a
Okay.
layman. You have to break that down. What
You
does the
have a-
script mean?
You have a master's.
I don't have any degree in Islamic studies.
alright.
Can you break it down for me?
If you didn't even pass middle school, can I teach you a university?
You could tell me what a script
It's
is.
advanced,
Look,
bro.
here's the thing.
It's advanced.
You guys
That's the problem.
you guys cannot say that because someone doesn't know Arabic, you're not able to have this conversation with them. That's a cop out.
say that.
I'm seeing a cop
I
out.
didn't say
that,
you have
bro?
to know
Who said
Arabic.
Yeah, but that's what you guys are saying.
La, la, astaghfirullah. You
Alright.
misunderstood.
I didn't
Okay.
say you have to know Arabic.
Okay, so
I
explain
said-
for me the script.
I say you need to know the script.
All right, you said it has the same script. I know the Dawah script,
Because
but you
you
said
don't
the
know the
Qurans have the
script.
same script. So what does that mean?
Because you don't know the script.
What does that mean?
So the Arabic script used to be written without any
Dialect, yep, diacritical marks. Thank
Okay.
you. Go on.
And the same word, qatala and qutila, it's written exactly the same script-wise.
Okay.
It's not like English. English words are
I get you. I get you.
Didn't your dad do a video on this? Your dad did a video. You should watch the video of Uthman. He explains better.
He explains
He's a share.
Hey, look, I'm talking to my brothers right here,
But
man.
it's a
I'm-
waste of time. We can talk about what I wanted to ask
It's
you.
not a waste of time. I'm learning something right
Sheikh
now.
Uthman
Hey,
explains
look,
it better.
He
Maz,
literally explains
before
it
this,
10 times better.
Maz,
Nah, he
before
won't let me ask him a question.
before this,
I'm trying to be patient,
I didn't
Allah.
know what he meant by script. Now I know. So let's keep going.
I promise you.
So
Favor,
at
favor.
first,
Okay,
at
let me
first,
finish.
they had no critical marks. Go ahead.
This script was approved by the third Khalifa of Islam.
The third Khalifa. Was it approved by Muhammad? Was it approved by Muhammad?
The Quran was written down at the time of the Prophet peace be upon him.
Was this script approved by Muhammad?
It's not gonna end. I think.
Right? It's not. Because
I'm never
the
gonna
Prophet-
get my turn.
See,
You will, I
reason
promise.
why the Quran is a miracle
What is it?
is because
You will, I promise.
the Prophet did not read or write.
How is that a miracle?
That's a miracle.
How is that
because
not a miracle?
Did he write it?
He did not
Prophet
write the
ﷺ?
Quran.
Yeah.
Physically?
Yeah, did he write
No, he
it?
didn't write it
So he had
physically.
other people write it for him?
He memorized it. And he had it.
How is that he
And
memorized
then-
it?
yeah, he memorized
No,
it.
he forgot the Quran.
The Quran was memorized. It was in his heart. What are you talking
You
about?
know what?
Jibreel. He doesn't.
At this
Wait,
point,
wait.
At this, sorry. At this
We're talking-
point-
we're talking about truth.
No. You've insulted my prophet.
No, I
done
promise.
with-
Guys, I promise. Wait, are you saying that don't run from
insulted
it?
my prophet.
Don't run, don't use that as a
I'm
cop
getting
out.
mad, I'm getting mad.
Don't get mad.
Step away.
Okay, I
just
respect
insulted
I
my
respect that.
prophet.
I respect that,
That
but I don't play the victim.
No.
But Maz, hold on.
Just talk to him.
Do you guys not know that Muhammad forgot a verse in the chapter?
He doesn't deserve the prophet peace be upon him.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
He does not deserve
No. I'll show you guys. Don't run from it. I'll show you. I'll show you. You gotta run from this, man. Y'all gotta run from this. I'm gonna quote the hadith. No, keep recording. Keep recording. I'm gonna show them the hadith that Muhammad forgot the Quran. They got upset when I said Muhammad forgot the Quran.
I know. They will get upset, yeah. They don't know the truth.
So
That's the problem is.
so-
Only Sheikh knows the truth. Nobody else.
Only
If
Sheikh
you have
Uthman.
all people here, they don't know the truth. They have only Sheikh knows the truth. That's
Right.
right, brother? Don't look at that. Are you mad? Are you mad?
No, not him. He's cool. He's cool. Not him. It's the other one.
All right.
And he drew the other ones away.
yeah.
We was having a good conversation. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quote the hadith. I'm gonna quote the Sahih hadith where Muhammad forgot the Quran and he needed an old blind man to remind him of it. But they said it's a miracle because Muhammad. I'm sorry. They said it's a miracle because Muhammad memorized the Quran, and so it's a miracle, right? We're gonna see if it's a miracle. How good of a miracle this is. This is Sahih Al-Bukhari 5037. It says, the prophet heard a man reciting the Quran in the mosque and said, may Allah bestow his mercy on him, as he has reminded me of such and such a verse and such surah. So Muhammad forgot a whole chapter and forgot a verse in the chapter. Let's read another one, so that you can understand this. Very next one, Sahih al-Bukhari 5038. It says, Allah's apostle heard a man reciting the Quran at night and said, may Allah bestow his mercy on him, as he has reminded me of such and such verse of such and such surahs, which I was caused to forget. That's a cut.